Hello and welcome to session 5 of this 6-week program. I hope so far, as I always say, you've had a really great time starting to delve into yoga and all the mindfulness that I've been talking about. And I also hope that perhaps you might even be practicing a little of the tools that we're talking about and I'm passing on to you at home on your own, because all of this stuff that I'm teaching you, you can access it on your own in the comfort of your own home whenever you feel like you need it. So hold on to these tools, they're really valuable. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I hope that you're feeling okay, and I hope that you're really ready and prepared to commit to the next 40 minutes doing this class with me and trying to allow anything outside of your mat and me and you and the screen, let it kind of dissolve. Let's not worry about it for the next 40 minutes. Let's just focus on you and your body and your mind and just checking in and making sure that you're okay. This lesson is called Creating Energy. Now, I've spent the first 4 sessions talking about how yoga really calms the body, calms the nervous system, and calms the mind. But what we're going to focus on today is how we can use yoga to create energy and momentum in our body. There's this really amazing concept that in yoga we put ourselves in all of these awkward, uncomfortable positions to challenge our mind. So I want you to relate it back to your life. Whenever you're in an environment that feels really overwhelming, perhaps you don't feel safe, you don't feel welcome, you feel shy or out of place, or you just feel uncomfortable, think about how many emotions arise in those situations. Like you might feel anxious really quickly, overwhelmed, stressed, you might get like sweaty palms, your heart might start to race. So this is when you're in an environment and everything around you is having a huge effect on your emotional reaction. So in yoga, often we're put in poses and we're asked to hold poses for really long durations of time, to the point where it feels uncomfortable, where all you want to do is get out of there. And many of my yoga teachers have encouraged me just to sit with it and try not to kind of buy in to all the chaos that is happening in my head because of this situation, and instead just try to sit with it and be calm and be okay with it, and let all the other stuff just be noise. Does that make sense? So we also create heart rate increase in yoga. So we can move through poses much quicker than what we've been doing in our classes to start building the heart rate. So almost like cardiovascular exercise, like you're out going for a jog. Build the heart rate, start to sweat a little bit, and they say that is how we move heaps of energy. We sweat out and we release lots of toxins and lots of stagnation, they call it. So energy that's built up in our body that just kind of needs to go out. You know when you're at a point where you feel really frustrated and like everything boils up and you feel the energy in your body and you're like, you feel like you're going to explode. Yoga and moving our body swiftly in yoga allows us an opportunity to sweat that stuff out. So when we finish, all that crazy energy that was in our body has been sweated out or released, and we found ourselves in a much calmer state. So don't panic. I'm not going to go too crazy with the flow and make you really sweaty and out of breath. But what I am going to do is I'm going to move a little swifter. I'm going to perhaps ask you to hold shapes for a little bit longer, and I'm going to change slightly the way that we breathe to build up a bit of energy in our body. So if you're feeling tired and lethargic and like you can't be bothered, I'm really hoping that by the end of this class you won't feel so much like that anymore, and instead you'll have more energy. So you'll feel more energized and more enthusiastic, and you feel like you are more uplifted than when you began. So let's see how we go, hey? So as always, let's start by breathing. But today I'm going to teach you a technique that we use very commonly in yoga, and it's called the Ujjayi breath. Try saying it with me. The Ujjayi breath. Now I want you to do this for me. Cup your hands, and then I want you to blow into them as if you were fogging up a pair of sunglasses. Try it with me just a couple of times. Okay, I don't know if you noticed, but it creates that beautiful kind of ocean-like sound, like the sound when you put a shell to your ear. What we're doing is we're restricting this muscle in the back of our throat called the glottis muscle. So when we kind of do that strange action, the glottis muscle expands and restricts the amount of air we can get in our throat. And that's what creates that hollowing sound. We actually use that breath in yoga a lot. And it's really energizing for the body, but it's calming as well. And it just is really kind of peaceful for the mind and allows you just to draw focus and attention to exactly what you're doing in this moment. So we're going to practice the Ujjayi breath for a few rounds before we start to yoga today. And then throughout the yoga class, I'm going to ask you to try and introduce the Ujjayi breath and see how you go. Now the Ujjayi breath has to be belly breathing as well, like we've always done, and it all happens from the nose. So rest your palms on your knees, find your comfortable seat on your mat, cross-legged or extend your legs out. Just make sure that spine is long so we're not restricting our lung capacity. Okay, draw your chin in slightly as well, because when you poke your chin out, you restrict the amount of air you get through your throat. So draw your chin in. Okay, I'm gonna ask you to take a really big, deep inhale through your nose to inflate your belly. And on your exhale, can you try restricting the back of the throat and creating that strange sound again for me? Now what you'll find is when you breathe out with that Ujjayi breath, your belly at the end kind of draws in, like you're sucking your belly button in. So you kind of go, and the belly button comes in. Try it with me again, you guys. Take a breath in from the belly and out. It might feel really strange. Try it again. Breath in and out. Last round. Breath in and out. Good. Go back to your normal breathing. We're going to do a 3-part breath. Take a little sip of air in, another sip in, another sip in, and then use your Ujjayi breath to breathe out. Try again. Breath in, breath in, breath in, and out. Last one. Breath in, breath in, breath in, and out. Nice work. Take a breath in, reach your left arm to the sky. Breathe out, tip on over to the right side of your body. Draw a circle with your palm all the way forward, and then catch it on the ground and reach to the other side and lift up. Try now the other way. Take a breath in to lift. Breathe out, draw a big circle with your torso and with your right wrist. Now swap the hand, your left wrist comes over the body and you open up. Good, like you're drawing a circle. And breathe out as you draw that circle round the upper back. And up, last one. Round you go. And up, good. Rest your palms on your knees. Take a breath in, make a cow. Breathe out, make a cat. So sit back, draw your belly to your spine, tuck your chin. Make yourself the roundest spine you can. Breath in again. Lift your heart, lift your heart, lift your heart. Try and make an arch in your back. Breathe out. Chin to chest. Last one, you guys. Breath in. And breath out. Good. Draw big circles with your arms all the way back. Start to create some energy through your shoulders. Big, giant circles. Try and really expand your fingers as wide as you can and reach as far back as you can. Let's reverse now. Big circles. Start to build up a little bit of energy. Strengthen through the back. Lengthen the sides of the waist. Last one. And relax. Nice work. Coming onto all fours. Let's move through some quick cat, cow, down dogs for me. So breath in, drop the belly, lift the heart. Breathe out, draw the belly to the spine, tuck the chin. Breath in again, lift the belly, or lift the heart rather, drop the belly. Breathe out, tuck your toes, make a cat, but hover your knees this time. Good, do one more like that. Breathe in, drop your belly, lift your heart. Breathe out, tuck your toes, make a cat, hover your knees for 10. Draw your belly to your spine, 9. Transfer your weight over to your wrists, you guys, 8. 7. 6 is your head hanging, 5, your tummy muscles should be on, 4, 3, 2, 1, press back, downward dog. Good, so let's move through that like we're in water. Breath in, drop your belly, lift your heart. Breathe out, tuck your toes, hover your knees, cat pose. Breathe in, sit your tailbone back. Breathe out, downward dog. Good, and again, you guys. Breath in, drop your knees, drop your belly, lift your heart. Breathe out, tuck your toes, hover your knees, cat pose. Breathe in, sit your bottom all the way back. Breathe out, downward facing dog. And nice work, return back to your knees. Good, from here, check your palms are right under your shoulders, guys, and then catch the ball of your left foot. We did this a few weeks ago, and now lift that leg all the way up to match the line of the hip. All right, from there, can you see if you can extend your right arm at the same time that your left leg is pointing behind you? This is really strong on your tummy muscles, okay? Take a breath in to reach and point your toes. Breathe out, draw your knee to your elbow. Breathe in, point your toes, reach your fingers. Breathe out, knee to elbow. Takes a lot of balance and a lot of core control. 2 more, you guys. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, knee and elbow. Last one, everybody. Breathe in, knee and extend. All right, watch this. Windmill that right hand behind you. Bend your left knee and catch your left foot. Good, you got it. We're going to hold. Chin is in. Press firmly through your left palm. You've probably got the giggles and wobbles right now. See how you go. Draw your belly to your spine. See if you can focus. Really focus. By doing this little back bend at the start of the class, we're creating a bit of energy in our lower spine. Good, and release. Yeah, you got it. Right foot, extend it behind. Point your toes. I'm going to move quickly today. Extend that left palm. You've got no time to get distracted. You've got to really focus on what I'm saying. Breathe in to extend. Breathe out, knee and elbow. Can you round your spine as much as you can? Curl into the tiniest ball. Breathe in to extend. Breathe out, knee and elbow. Breathe in to extend. Breathe out, knee and elbow. Last one, you guys. Breathe in to extend. Bend your knee, grab the foot, hold for 5, 4, press firmly through that right palm, chin is in, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Let's do it. Good. How can you make this shape even bigger today? Can you press further through all 10 finger pads so your palms are gripping the mat? You're drawing your shoulders down, and imagine I've got my hands on your thighs and I'm pushing them back. That's going to give you a really long stretch in the back of your legs. Now, can you make your spine as long as possible by lifting your hips but reaching your head down to the mat? Good. Reach your right heel to the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Step your right foot in between your hands. Breathe in. Reach your fingers up. Anjaneyasana. Breathe out. Hands to the mat. Now stretch your front right knee and flex your foot. This is going to give you a massive stretch all the way up the back of your right leg. Can you lengthen your spine a little here? Flex your toes and press the ball of your foot as if you were pushing into a pedal in a car. Good. From there, tuck your left toes, reach your right fingers to the sky, breathe in. Draw a massive circle all the way to the back of the room. And then step back to downward facing dog. Left heel to the sky, breathe in. Step it in between your hands, breathe out. Drop your right knee, reach your fingers up, breathe in. Breathe out, hands down, stretch your left knee this time, flex your left ankle. Lengthen your spine, you're probably still a bit stiff. I certainly am, so be gentle and kind to that back of the left knee. Good, put the foot down, tuck the right toe, stretch the knee, easy twist. Reach that left arm to the sky, reach back. Step back to downward facing dog.
Can we do that one more time, everybody? So right heel to the sky. Big, juicy breath in. Let's go. The more you breathe, the more energy you're going to build in your body. Step it through. Reach up. Breathe in. Palms down. Stretch your right knee. Breathe out. Nice. Find your right toes. Tuck your left. Easy twist. Breathe in. Draw a massive circle to the back of your mat. Step back to downward facing dog. Good. Last one. Left heel to the sky. Breathe in. Step it in between your hands. Breathe out. Drop the knee. Reach up. Breathe in. Palms down. Stretch the left knee. Breathe out. Good. Tuck the right toes. Stretch the back knee. Reach the left palm. Breathe in. Draw a massive circle to the back. Step back to downward facing dog. Breathe out. Good. I want you to come to your tippy toes and bend your knees. Good. From here, all you're going to do is transfer your weight gently over onto your hands and do a teeny tiny bunny hop where you kick your heels to your bum and back down. Yeah. You got it. We're going to do 4 of these. This is going to generate lots of energy. Here we go, you guys. 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, this one, you're going to jump those feet in between your hands. Go. 4. Good. From there, slide your palms up your shins. Take a halfway lift. Can you make your spine as flat as you can? Good. From there, breathe out, palms down to the mat. Can we do that one more time? Breathe in, slide the palms up. Breathe out, back down. Good. Can you ground down and reach your fingers wide and high to the sky? And then draw your palms to your heart. I don't know about you, but I'm already starting to feel warm and energized. Let's do our sun salutation 3 times round. Can I really encourage you to do the really juiciest breaths you possibly can throughout this and really start build some energy, okay? All right, top of your mat, big feet touching. We've got this, everyone. Take a breath in, reach wide. Breathe out, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Step back to plank, breathe out. 3 breaths here, breathe in and out. How long is your body today? Are you lifting your hips? Breathe in and out. Last one, breathe in. Drop your knees, lower your belly, chin, chest, belly to the mat. Good. Scoop up to a cobra. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Take 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Come to your tippy toes, bend your knees, open them wide, spring to the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Ground down, reach up. Draw your palms to your heart. Round 2, here we go. Breathe in, reach wide. Breathe out, forward fold. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Step back to your plank, breathe out. 3 breaths, breathe in. Can you tuck your chin, lift your hips, breathe out. Number 2, breathe in and out. Last one, feel strong, breathe in. Drop your knees, chin, chest, belly, scoop to an upward facing dog. Remember this one? Draw your knees up, lift your hips, press through your palms, shoulders down. Good, now from there, watch me. Draw your belly to your spine, untuck your toes, downward facing dog. Good, take a breath in and a breath out. Come to your tippy toes, bend your knees. Spring to the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold. Ground down, reach up. Draw your palms to your heart. You should be feeling supercharged now. Last one, you got it, guys. Breathe in, reach up. Forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, breathe in. Breathe out, lower. Step back to your plank. 3 breaths, we've got this. We're building up strength today. Breathe in and out. Draw the belly to the spine. Breathe in, pull up the knees and out. Last one, breathe in. Drop the knees, chin, chest, belly. An upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. Nice work. One breath in. Can you make your shape bigger now? Breathe out. Really press through those palms. Good. Come to the balls of the feet. Last big jump forward. Take a halfway lift. Forward fold. Ground down, reach up. Draw your palms to your heart. Good. Big toes touching. Keep your palms here. Sit down in your chair. Touch the ground with your fingertips. Good. That's how low I want you to keep your bottom, okay? Sweep your palms up. Good. From there, gently draw the tail under and the tummy in. We're going to hold for 3 rounds of breath. I want you to imagine that you're squeezing a block in your inner thighs, okay? Your shoulders are down your back. You're drawing your belly in and you're tucking your tail under. This is going to start to feel really uncomfortable, but I'm going to challenge you. Try not to get out of it. Try to really tuck the tail under and engage the tummy, but try to not worry, fear, connect to the pain that's going on in our legs. Instead, just try and use your breath to settle and be calm. This is one of those challenging moments where things are really chaotic and all you want to do is flee the sight or cry or break down or not cope. Here, I'm going to ask you to cope. We're going to build a little bit of resilience. Take one more breath in. Hands to your heart, breathe out. Stretch your legs. Ah, you did it. Well done. From here, let's go back into that chair. We're going to flow it out. Breathe in, chair pose. Breathe out, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Can you spring back to your plank position, everybody? Oh, good. From there, lower chin, chest, belly. Scoop up and downward facing dog. You guys rock. Well done. Right heel to the sky. Breathe in. All right, work with me. You ready? Draw your knee to your nose. Right, curl your upper spine in. Make a really hunch back and lift the knee. Good. Send that foot back to the back of your mat. Breathe in. And now step that foot in between your hands. Good. Reach up. Keep your back heel lifted for a crescent lunge. And then we're going to lower. Exhale. Good. Squeeze your inner thighs together. So like you're hugging your legs toward each other. Keep a right angle between your right hip, your right knee and your right ankle. Shoulders down, fingers up. Good. Take a breath in to lift the heart. And on a breath out, arrowhead pose. Chin comes in. Reach your crown of your head forward. Lift your heel. Good. Shoulders down, ribs in, belly toward the spine. This is strong. Press through that front foot, you guys. Take a breath in to reach up. Warrior 2, you know it. Breathe out. Turn to the left side of your mat. Good. Open your right knee a little and find a parallel back foot. So the back foot is nice and straight. Okay, from there we're going to try something new today. Breathe in. Reverse your warrior, but stretch your right knee as you come back. Okay, watch this. Breathe out. Right foot on the mat. Swing your hips to the back. Reach your right fingers forward, and then we're going to tip into what we call Trikonasana or triangle pose. You've probably seen heaps of photos of this in yoga or Instagram pages or yoga journals or stuff. Good. So we're opening up here. This is a triangle pose. So you can either rest your fingers on the mat, you can rest them on the top of your shin, but make sure you're not collapsing your body. You want to open up your chest. Good. Draw your knees up and press your feet into the mat like they're suction caps. Eyes up toward the top palm. Good. We're going to hold for one more breath. Draw your belly to your spine. Take a breath in. Reach taller with that left arm. Breathe out. Good. Bend your front knee. Reverse your warrior. Windmill down. Watch what we're doing here. We're going to step back to a plank. Drop your knees. Chin, chest, belly. Scoop up, upward facing. Press back, downward facing. So that was a whole flow. You did a great job. Let's try the other side. Left heel to the sky. Breathe in. Draw your left knee to your nose. Breathe out. Can you curl your upper spine for me? Good. This is really strong on your tummy muscles. Send it back. Breathe in. Step in between your hands. Breathe out. Good. Charge that back leg for me, you guys. Reach up. Crescent lunge. Shoulders down. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Make sure your spine is super long and make sure that back leg is nice and lifted. Good. From there, take a breath in, lift your heart. On the breath out, bend your elbows and reach all the way forward into that arrowhead pose. We did this last lesson. Shoulders down. Good. From there, windmill that right arm forward, warrior two, and settle. I'm going to turn around and face you again. You stay where you are. Nice work. Good. Make sure this front foot is facing forward and the back foot is parallel. Good. From there, flip your front palm, stretch your front knee, reverse your triangle, we call this. Good. And from there, place your foot back on the mat, shimmy your hips to the back, reach forward, and then we tip on out to our triangle pose. You're going to feel a massive stretch all the way up the right side of your body, and now reach that right arm further up. Good. Tuck your chin in and suction cap those feet on for me. Good. Take another breath in. And out, shoulders down. Last breath in, you got it. It's uncomfortable, work with me. And out. Good, bend your front knee, reverse your warrior. Windmill down, we say let's flow it out. So step back, this is your flow. Scoop it up and press back. Nice work. Right, let's do that one more time. Right and left. Here we go. Right heel to the sky. Breathe in. Knee to nose, breathe out. Send it up. Breathe in. Step it in between your hands, breathe out. Reach it up for a crescent lunge. Breathe in. Bend the elbows, arrowhead, breathe out. Reach with the left arm for warrior two. Breathe in. Settle, breathe out. Good. Reverse. Stretch your front knee. And here's that triangle pose. Right foot lands, shimmy to the back, reach forward, and then tilt. Good. We're going to hold for 2 breaths here. Suction cap those feet. Draw the knees up. Open up the heart and reach that top arm. One more breath in. And out. Now bend that front knee. This is a hard one. Reach it up and over. Windmill back down. All right, you ready for the change? Here we go. Scoop back up to a crescent lunge. Oh yeah, we're working hard today. All right, you ready, guys? Back to your arrowhead pose. Good, and now I'm gonna add a final addition. Warrior three. Push off your back foot. Flex it and lift it so it's straight. Reach your fingers to the back and we balance on one leg. My chin is in. I'm making a right angle with my legs. And if you've nailed this guy, make sure you're spotting something and focusing your eyes on something on the ground or the mat. If you've nailed this, you might even want to go for the extra challenge and reach your fingers forward. It requires lots of balance, lots of focus. It's a bit uncomfortable, but can we build some resilience here? Good, reach the fingers back, bend the knee back to the crescent lunge. Good, hand down on the mat. Good, drop the left knee and take the right foot back and out. So we swivel that left knee so the foot goes to the back of the mat and the outside right foot touches the mat. Good, reach the front, fingers all the way over the body and look in towards the right armpit. Good, let's take a nice big side stretch there. Good, from there press through your right foot, windmill your palm up and we go the other way. You're gonna feel like a nice big stretch there. You got it. From there, windmill back down, twist the knee back. Good. Catch the right toe, step back. Here we go. Flow it out, scoop it up, and then downward facing dog. That was a bit clever, wasn't it? Or confusing. All right, let's try the other side. Left heel to the sky, breathe in. Draw the left knee to the nose, breathe out. Can you hunch your back even more here? Challenge yourself. You got it. Send it up. Breathe in. Step it in between your hands. Breathe out. All right, we're going for a crescent lunge. So reach the fingers forward and up. And on the breath out, we go for an arrowhead. Bend the elbows, reach the fingers back. Chin is in. Nice work. From there, reach the right arm forward. Warrior two. Breathe in. And settle on the breath out. Reverse your triangle. Breathe in. And then shimmy your hips to the back, plant that left foot and tip on over to your Trikonasana. 2 breaths here. How can you lengthen your spine a bit more? So we're trying not to collapse forward. We're trying to open the heart space. Suction cup the legs. You got it. Lengthen through the side of the waist. 1 more breath in. And out. Good. Reverse that front palm. And windmill back down to a deep lunge. All right, work with me here. Crescent lunge. Reach up. Arrowhead again. Press off the back foot. Oh, there I go. Where's my balance today? Good. Reach it to the back of the room. Keep my chin tucked in. Press firmly through my standing leg. Shoulders are down the back. Draw the belly to the spine. Charge that back leg like you're kicking it into a wall behind you. And if you can, you might even want to stretch those fingers forward. Forward, forward. You might want to even stretch those fingers forward. Good. Bend the knee. Reach it up. Good. Palms down on the mat. Nice work. From there, drop the right knee. Now swivel the toes to the back of the mat and open out the left side of the foot. So I'm going to turn this way and do that for you. So this is what you look like. My hand is down and you reach all the way up and you look up in toward your left thumb. Good. Reach the side of the waist. Good. From there, windmill and come out the other way. Big stretch over. Nice work. Windmill back down. Turn the shoulders to square the mat. Step back. Hold your plank. Flow it out. Chaturanga we call it. Chin, chest, belly. Scoop it up. Downward facing dog. Nice work. From there, can you walk your palms toward your feet? Good. Bend your knees and ragdoll all the way up. Oh, nice work, you guys. Well done. How are you feeling? A bit energized and charged, a bit puffy, sweaty, warm? I hope all of the above, because that's a really positive sign. We're going to learn a new standing balance today before we bring ourselves down onto our backs. This is called dancer's pose. So here, I might face this direction to show you. Your left leg is your standing foot. From here, kick your right heel up toward your right bum cheek, essentially, and grab the inside of the right foot. Okay, from there, reach your left arm forward and take your eyes facing forward. This might be enough for you to balance. This might also give you a little quad stretch. If you want more, kick your back foot into your right hand, and as you do that, start to lift the right knee and lengthen your left arm forward. So dancer's pose we call this. So as you kick your back foot into your hand and lift the knee, at the same time your energy reaches forward with that front arm. So we've got energy forward with the left wrist, energy back with the right knee. I'm focusing on something straight ahead of my eye line, so I avoid wobbling. I'm not distracted by anything. I'm super focused. I'm pressing firmly down into my standing foot. You might even want to bend it if you feel like it's hurting your ankle. So support yourself here. Good, focus. Good, draw that knee toward your chest. Hands on your waist, extend the leg forward for 4. Can you stretch your knee? For 3, stand up taller. For 2, for 1, and lower. Good, kick the left heel toward the left bottom cheek. Grab the inside of the left foot. Reach the right arm above. When you're ready, kick that left knee back and that left foot into the left hand as you simultaneously reach your right palm forward. So we're kicking back and reaching forward, kicking back and reaching forward, both at the same time. Pressing firmly through the standing leg, chin is in. Feel a big stretch through the front of the left hip and also in the back. Good, focus with your eyes. You got it. One more breath in. And out. Draw that left knee toward your chest. Extend the heel for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Release. Good. Ground down, reach your fingers up. And draw your palms to your heart, breathe out. What are you feeling right now? Close your eyes. Just take a moment. Maybe there's some energy running through your veins. Maybe you feel a little bit puffed, so your heart rate has risen. Maybe you're feeling kind of warm from the inside out. You spent a lot of time there focusing on your body. So hopefully during that time that you were focusing on your body, it gave your mind an opportunity to rest from all the things that normally occupy it. That's the wonderful thing about moving the body. Yoga, dance, running, footy, any sort of sport, you're really focused on the movement action rather than your mind sticking and focusing on all these thoughts that tend to bother us. This is why moving the body is so wonderful. It's so wonderful to create energy and to shift energy. And release. Come and take a seat with me before we close the class. Nice work. Can you take your right foot out to the side? And can you catch the ball of your left foot in the inner seam of the right foot? Good. On a breath in, reach your fingers up. Breathe out, twist the body and reach over the front right knee. Good. So my shoulders are down. I've twisted my torso and I'm flexing through that right ankle. I'm reaching my arms long to try and create length in my spine. So space in between every rib cage. Good, take a breath in to reach up. On a breath out, reach the right palm to the inside of the right shin and then slide the left over the top for a side stretch as well. Good, you might even want to catch that foot and open up the shape there. Good, you got it. You'll feel a lovely stretch through the left side waist. Good, reach up. And let's try the other side. So left leg extends, ball of the right foot comes into the inner seam of the left. Breathe in, reach up. Remember, before we stretch, we always lengthen the spine on a breath in. Twist the torso, reach over the front left leg. And hold. Shoulders are down. Keep sending the left hip back, but the right hip forward. Nice deep breaths. Good, reach all the way up. Slide the left palm to the inside of the left leg and then the right palm comes up and over to either reach or catch that left foot, whatever your body can do. Don't force anything, just start to really connect back with your breath. And out. And one more, breathe in. And out. Nice work, arm comes down. Good, cross your legs from that position. Rest your palms upward on your knees. Draw your chin to your chest and close your eyes. To finish off today, rather than lying in Shavasana, we're going to do a gentle seated meditation. Today I invite you to connect your index finger and your thumb and make a little ring, and then close the outside 3 fingers, good, and flip them up. Shoulders down the back, chin is in, and if you feel comfortable, close down your eyes. We're going to start to reintroduce that Ujjayi breath, that hollowing of the back of the throat, the glottis muscle we call it, to create that beautiful ocean-like sound. So work with me, everybody. Take a breath in for 4 counts. Out for 4. Breathe in for 4. Ujjayi breath out. Breathe in for 4. 3, 2, 1, and out. 3, 2, 1. You got it. 2 more like this. Breathe in for 4. 3, 2, 1. And out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Sit here just for a moment, 30 seconds or so. Keep the face soft, the jaw soft, the chin gently drawing in. Just maybe notice that there is some space now in your body. Maybe there's some space between your shoulders and your ears. Maybe you're sitting cross-legged a little more comfortably.
Maybe there's space for you to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out rather than a restriction up in your chest. Okay, draw your palms to your heart, thumbs touching your chest, bow your head. Namaste, yogis. Good. Your task for today, grab those journals, open them up once again. For some of you, you might not enjoy this writing exercise at the end, but it's really, really beneficial, and I invite you just to give it a go. What have you got to lose? You'll be no better off if you didn't do it. Yeah, so just give it a go. And in your journal today, I want you to note a situation in your life where you lack a lot of energy and enthusiasm. Something in your life, it might be school, it might be at home, it might be when you're asked to do some sort of job or chore, something where you lack enthusiasm and motivation and energy towards it. So list that thing. And then from there, I want you to consider what you could do before that to change your energy, to create energy. So you might create some conscious breathing, 3 or 4 rounds. You might move yourself through 3 sun salutations A and generate a bit of energy. You might just change your mindset on it. Remember week 2, if you can't change it, change the way you think about it. But I'm sure there's something in your life that you feel really lackluster about, like you cannot be bothered. What can you do to create some energy before you do that so that your experience is different? Because I promise you that your experience with that thing you're thinking about is probably the same every time. Nothing is changing. So as I said again in week 2, why don't you change? And now I've given you some tools on how to lift your energy. I hope right now you're feeling more energized. I certainly am than when I press play in this recording. So now you have some tools. You have your sun salutation. You have some deep inhalations, deep exhalations using your ujjayi breath where you restrict your throat. Yeah? Hold your plank for 3 rounds of breath. That's going to build up energy. Yeah, your muscles are engaged. When your muscles engage, they generate energy in your body. Try it out. So list one thing, just one. There might be lots, but just list one experience or situation that you're pretty bummed about, that you're not into at all. What can you do before that the next time to change your energy or your focus? Have the best day, and I look forward to seeing you for our final session in the next video. See you guys.